250 per
Yeah, it's
headshot.
just fucking done. Well, it's 300.
300.
No, no, no,
Does it
250,
go
my
a
bad. No,
full
no, no.
damage?
No, 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 250. 100 health, 50 for each armor plate, and you got 3 plates, that's 150, that's 250.
Mm-hmm.
That's how your damage gets up there so fucking high. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like taking the MP5 and going in and infiltrating instead of losing so many indoor battles.
Mm-hmm.
The only assault rifle you can really run, I would feel comfortable running with indoors like that, probably the Ram or the M13. But even then, the M13, you gotta be ready. So next game, I'm gonna run the Ram and the sniper.
You're gonna run the what? Bro, this guy's aim is the fuck, and he has one arm.
I was saying, I'm next game I'm gonna run the Ram and the sniper because I do miss sniping, but I don't you could, as you can see, I can go in a house and like I clear it out way more effectively with this class that I'm running right now.
Mm.
That's like the fourth or fifth time today where I cleared out a place that had like 2 or 3 people on it. Like earlier we were playing in quads when we pushed that team outside of Rush Hospital. They were on the rooftop. It was 3 people up there. It was only one down. All 3 of them were up. And I had down one guy with my MP5, threw the C4, broke shield, threw another one, down another, and switched to my M4 and finished him. That's something you can't do with one assault rifle clip. You see what I'm saying?
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I don't know if you heard.
Yeah. That's why I did the thing
You said what?
Close quarters.
Battle Royale.
What's close quarters?
Avoid the gas.
Oh, yeah,
Get to the
yeah.
safe zone.
The Rams' close quarters potential, I think, is really good.
It's better than the
It also
M13
does-
because if you can get headshots, the Ram will definitely make up for that.
Mm-hmm. Gives this circle. Someone's building.
Target there.
Oh, hella people are on me.
We could call what do you call it? Audible. Go here. You wanna go here?
Get a faggot of them.
I downed the guy, real. He left.
Anybody need one of these?
Hey, look. I got 1 kill. Look how much damage I got. Do your due diligence real quick, Phil.
Bruh.
Oh, okay, you were just floating over there.
Targets are up.
The Glock is not a bad weapon. Probably one of the few guns where its description is actually like what the fuck? Where?
He just was in the house next to me.
Your teammate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy. Your teammate lost the fight. Now they return to base.
Oh my god, that's so fucking stupid. That didn't even hit me. That knife didn't even fucking hit me.
You're being tracked by an enemy team. Evade and survive.
I'm gonna go kill the guy who killed you and probably die. Whoa.
You saw him on the right.
Yeah, over here through the crack in the fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw him. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, he startled me so fucking crazy. Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Welcome to the Gulag.
He startled
If
me
you survive,
so damn
you earn
bad I
freedom.
couldn't even
They're ready
fucking
to fight.
drop shot.
You can taunt the enemy while you're waiting. Words are effective, but rocks work better. A fight has started. You're up next. Get ready. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Earn your way out.
You're good.
What the fuck?
His ass.
That's a load of shit.
He had bullets. I don't know why he didn't shoot me.
You got this. You got this.
He's just retarded.
Mark some gear.
I'm gonna loot around, see if I can find something. Someone's literally dropping right next to me. What? I'm probably dead.
Yeah, you passed him in that area.
What the? Oh my! He yelled so loud. So.
Most wanted designation accepted. You're on target now.
Only because the Bison has more bullets. That's fucking reassuring. Whoa. They're coming.
Under you.
Yep.
The boy.
It's the guy
That
who
was the
killed
guy
me
that
too.
killed us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good.
He didn't have any shields. I was gonna put up the deployable shield sooner, but I didn't want to whatchamacallit, risk it. Should I just camp here?
No, you're good. Oh, watch the hill.
Stonks. Need just a bit more money. I will put stopping power in this bitch. Yeah, it's totally why I opened the door. I hear a chest in the building across.
Yeah.
Of course, no money. It'd just be too good if it had money. Damn, I already loaded stopping power in this rip. Alright, where you coming back? Gotta hurry and get you back before the contract's over.
Well, I get
Hopefully no
Need
one's here.
recon at this location.
This is Falcon
Up top.
3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning
maybe
flyover.
second floor.
Probably second floor on the windows. And there's one ground level.
You want to drop on you, or should I wait for the loadout?
We should wait for the loadout.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
Oh, that's something kind of. Damn, I was really banking on that had money.
It did.
Right, dude, those guys. That's more retarded.
No, you picked it up.
Yeah.
You picked it up.
Oh. Oh, what the hell? I didn't see it drop it off.
Care package marked.
To be honest, I should have used. Oh shit.
Target there.
I don't have no ammo.
Enemy soldier incoming.
No soldier coming.
Target there.
You should dip.
I'm getting out of here.
They dropped on the loader right here.
Yeah,
Wiped them.
I just left because I was getting shot from 2 different directions.
You telling me? Here's a shield for you. They drop money. Fucker, get man. Give me that back. Need to buy shields.
Mark some gear. Found a vendor.
Probably nothing in these houses, to be honest.
Didn't you go through them?
I went through all of these.
Yeah, so.
Got gas moving in.
Found a vendor.
I got a shield for you if you need it.
We're good. Everyone's in the
Helicopter on top of stadium. He's going down to the fire station.
Positive ID on the bounty target.
Okay. Why did they just... Did he down himself?
Just pop.
Oh,
Downed him.
Leave the game, you're a
He told me to leave the game.
he told you to leave the game.
Yep.
What? Bounty.
The bounty is the guys who are shooting us, probably, right?
There,
You see him?
I'm going. There, I'm going.
How many shields you got? Spare?
I said.
Target there. Target there.
One's close.
Going this way.
One's far.
The bounties are closer. Man.
Going this way. Target there.
Grab the far one. And this stuff.
That one. The close one is right here.
Yeah.
It's inside now. Down this way in the back. Go wipe. You can revive me real quick. Fucking bastards. Those are the guys fucking with us, right? From before?
I think so. Wait, hold on. Is this guy... Did you just kill this guy here?
That's my stuff! Get out of there! Stop!
Oh,
Go
shoot.
away!
Didn't touch it. Oh, right here. People.
Okay,
One
okay.
team.
Shielding. I don't have any ammo.
I downed one. One's on the right.
Broke shield on the other. He's by the tree over here. Down the corner.
GG.
You're a fucking animal, man. You always be taking my shit. Let's get another load up, please. Need
Found
ghost.
a
I
I need
did
my
need to
ammo.
drop right here.
What the fuck? Did he drop in?
Yep.
Heartbeat to the right. Nice.
There's. That wasn't the same skin that I saw though, which is funny.
Like when you walked up on him, you mean?
When I first shot it, it was an Alex skin aesthetic.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Found some bills.
Put out.
Yeah,
Mark
load
some
up,
gear.
please.
Friendly drop back on the way.
Like I got 8 kills and I'm on the fucking bottom. I could snag this real quick. Hopefully no one's here. You think someone's here? Ike said, why are you always up?
Is he watching your stream?
Yeah. He said that with a bit of anger in it. You good? I can't. What? What do you mean unavailable? The helper said the contract's unavailable. It's really the third circle. Are you kidding me? I gotta look up why is that.
No one's there.
I'm gonna look up why that is, bro. Why does it tell me that this shit's fucking unavailable? You could get a self-revive. I'll give you money.
Gas is closing in.
Well, now that the bounty's unavailable, what the fuck do I do now? There's 19 teams left.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I got ghost. Okay.
Safe zone's far. We
Yeah,
gotta
you're
move.
just gonna cross that.
Do we want to cut left or right? I'm feeling left more, especially with the king.
Kill this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're gonna kill that motherfucker.
There, I'm going. Enemy UAV overhead.
The fact that they're calling UAVs makes me uneasy. This is...
I'm ghosted.
I'm ghosted too, but still. Makes me uneasy. I'm pretty sure someone's in one of these houses like this one.
Relocating.
Or that one. How much you trying to bet? I just realized fucking point is sliding uphill.
Get your hitbox. Just lowered.
Nothing
Like it's
on the
dividing a
charmer.
stadium now?
You want to try to gatekeep, but if we do, we'll probably get fucked over by the people.
I
who
see
got
it,
it.
never mind.
I see one. There, I'm going. Enemy
Understood.
UAV overhead.
I like when you see him. I can't fucking see shit.
It's
Careful with these houses.
set.
Hey, nigga. How many shields you got?
8.
You got 7. You should give me 1. Should cut more to the left. You know what we should actually do? We should worry about getting to the edge of the map like now.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with that king. His contract just finished. He's over there.
You just go. Oh, since. No, never mind.
Enemy UAV
I
overhead.
thought I heard footsteps too.
Yeah, whenever we're by the people here.
Moving
Whenever we're by the ARPs here, they make footstep noises. It's ridiculous.
The fuck? It's pretty creepy.
I'm trying to get in this building, but I'm not sure. Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
Gas is closing in.
I'm gonna get up closer to him.
Found one.
Get down.
Finished him. Oh, he's right here.
Boy. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Right here.
Going this way.
He's booking
Back.
it. Yeah, money.
Sir. He's looting someone up here.
Tactical grenades over here.
His
Yeah, the
buddy's
gas
looting
mask.
someone up there.
Up right here, maybe? Yeah, up right here. Could get a self-revive, that'd be clutch. Where's the store?
Found a vendor.
People remember people coming in from the right or from the northwest.
Are they? On the heartbeat?
No, I heard them running in.
From the right?
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, they were fighting.
Peculiar. No, give me back my gun. I'm just trying to close the door.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Here.
Enemy over there. Moving.
Like,
I'm in.
right here.
Enemy
Yeah.
over there.
Might be flying in. Yeah, no, he must have been flying in.
Got none on heartbeat.
He was 30 meters and then he became
Kill this most
others.
wanted.
That was him. Yeah, they're just throwing.
Target ID.
He must have something good if he's open shit. Tough.
You eliminated the most wanted target. Good job.
He's just sitting here.
Oh, he was? What? I didn't even
Like
see him. Tough.
I saw the red. I thought it was just a dead body at first.
Found a vendor.
Catching up to me, eh?
Enemy UAV overhead.
I want to get a self-revive and call a UAV. You could kill that king over there. He's on the edge of the
Kill
map.
this
You want to?
motherfucker.
Holy shit, he's far. I see him. Cracked him.
You've got gas
crack.
inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Downed him.
Good down. Oh, that's not good then. That means he has teammates. I'm pushing
Yeah,
that,
he
by the
was.
way. I'm pushing that.
I finished him.
That's not the
Wasn't
king.
the
He
king,
killed his
though.
boy.
Friendly drop back.
King,
Enemy
King
UAV.
has a large shield in
Enemy
this.
UAV overhead.
There's 4 loadout boxes by our loadout. So 4 niggas have a reason to go there. What's the king doing? You just said he has a riot shield, right?
Yeah,
Enemy
behind
UAV
us.
overhead.
Big behind.
There are the motherfuckers from before.
I don't even see him.
You got this.
So annoying.
Got this.
Broke shit at one.
One to buy and remain.
You hate to see it.
The enemy took that one.
I need to kill
I shouldn't have
myself.
shot with no cover. This next game will be a dub. Let me see what you sent me.
Bitch. Oh shit.
He said, bitch, oh, she's talking mad shit.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
That's crazy. That's big crazy. That's impressive though.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Who the fuck? Do you have a problem, guy? I was only using one hand.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
I should have known pushing fucking King in an open area with no cover is not a smart idea. Definitely not the brightest.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
My room's getting hot. I might not win the gulag because of this.
This location could work.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Hey, what you get in that chest, nigga? I heard that.
Oh, something.
Well, what's that? Something, huh?
Gun.
What gun we get?
Gun.
If I could stop lagging, that'd be amazing. Packet loss, leave me alone.
Here.
Going this way.
Not bad.
In here. In here.
In the house?
Yes.
He's on the first floor. Oh, no, he's watching the stairs. Kidding me.
No time to die.
He's
Come
shooting.
on.
He's coming, I think.
Come with me.
He's going around.
Get up. We have to go.
I gotta be completely honest. I don't know how he shredded me like
Front
that.
line, but if you lose, you're
Especially with
done.
the Brew and I had the MP7.
Beat them down or capture the objective.
And him and the ruins.
Use the
It's good.
Back to base.
That was tough.
The ruins really good.
Not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
Told you I'm gonna lose the gulag because my room hot. It kind of sucks that there's snipers in the gulag, so you basically get like one shot from almost anything. And like kills that people don't even deserve. Like when they just shoot your hip or your leg. It's not
Forget those.
A lot of people fly up to the top of the hospital if you look into them. It doesn't make sense to me.
What doesn't make sense?
They just fucking fly up to the hospital. Word.
It's
Or
in, you
what?
said it was in use?
Yeah.
Time to find out. Doesn't look like it was in use.
What the hell?
There's some armor and some guap. I'm no mathematician, but if you find another stack of cash, you'll be able to buy me back. Also, Ike has commented on your lack of shirt. He calls it untasteful, as do I. If your nipple... Oh,
Untasteful.
so he
Oh,
didn't call
they
it
meant
untasteful.
they didn't have full armor.
He didn't say untasteful, I just added that. He just commented on your lack of a shirt.
Gotcha. Forward.
I was here.
That was, yeah.
They just bought a loadout.
That's not.
And of course there's no money. Yeah, look at the frozen chest. Bro, he just opened like 4 chests. No gun. There you go. No gun, I meant no money. But I say you might as well fucking take the chest to the buy station and be like, how much is this shit worth? And get a price match on this shit. The only other buy station in the circle, there's some at Train. If you fucks with that, there's one here. There's like 3 at Train. There's one there. Bro, my house is hot. My dad will swear up and down if I open the window. Thank you, good sir. I will float. Nah, actually I will land. Bro. I need my fan today. That shit getting here tomorrow. That's a no. That's a no. I'll land on the roof. Is there anyone here? Niggas. Why do they put birds in the game, bro? Birds literally don't do anything. Look, it's gonna fucking fly and disappear. They literally just fly and shrink and disappear. They don't do anything. Birds don't do fucking nothing. You need to take them out.
Take you out.
It just pisses me off because they put birds in the game. Like birds are, like not useful, but they just put them there, and then the only thing they're good for is for being mistaken for like as other players in the distance. Because these dumbass fucking birds, they'll swoop so low to the fucking ground. They'll fly around. And you'll think it's from a distance. You see them in between the trees, you'll think, oh, that's a player, and you'll shoot at it. No, it's a fucking bird. That hasn't shrunk yet into like the fucking the nowhere space of what was that place?
It's the only one.
Huh?
The only loadout.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to go to loadout too. I was talking about Ant-Man, the little like small area that you can't return from. The what the fuck is it called? You know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely. I didn't really watch those movies, but I know kind of what it's about.
I barely remember that movie as well, but he was talking about like some small, maybe Ike knows, like you know, it's like he talks
Enemy
about
UAV
how he
overhead.
shrinks, and he talks about when you
It's the
shrink,
way he
you
shrinks.
could go like you can shrink so small that it's like the particle dimension or something. I forgot what the fuck it's called. String theorem. Something with string
Yeah,
theorem.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember what they called it.
Yeah, that's where these fucking birds go. And just like that, I got max ammo for my AR. Not even in a minute. After this contract, we should do a bounty.
Gas is inbound.
I need content for my Twitch channel.
YouTube.
I know, I just wanted to say Twitch because no one says YouTube channel.
Terminates a contract. It's over.
Where's the bounty? Oh, let me go prone so I don't get sniped.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Literally, there are no bounties. Except like in the
Mark
middle of the
secure.
circle. Nigga, are you fucking painting me? Fucking stop. You're so gay. I don't know what the fuck possesses you niggas. They put spray cans in the game, and I don't know who the fuck's bright idea was it to just like fucking say, oh yeah, I'm gonna paint this nigga.
It's funny. I'm
Not
buying
funny.
so for that.
Oh, what you getting me?
$1,400.
There's a little cash here.
We should definitely get out of this forest. Bruh. My fingers are starting to sweat. This is not good. I need air conditioning. You think when the circle closes, there's going to be 2 minutes before it closes. You have a trophy?
No, I just have it
Enemy
on my
UAV
box.
overhead.
So.
Anybody need one of these?
Some niggas passed away peacefully over here. They're just behind me? Oh, backward from where we came?
Enemies over there.
You see him?
I see one. Enemy UAV overhead.
Back down. Oh, shit.
Self.
One's coming up right now.
Yeah, he's coming up. He's coming up.
I cracked the guy in the back, too. And he might be up there.
Where? Good crack. Listen.
Enemy UAV
Can
overhead.
I get that money
Gulag.
for a self-revive? Fuck him and his gulag. There's a satchel if you need one.
You have stuff over there.
I don't have so. Oh, I do. Oh. Sorry. I don't know how far out he was. I would have tapped you. Could I have tapped you so you wouldn't have to waste your self-revive now? You're the one that
Yeah,
saw him, not me.
you could have.
Oh well, you didn't tell me.
I mean,
Little booby trap.
I was like knowing after, or when he pushed up. Right here.
Enemies over there.
Is he by himself?
One more. No.
Enemies
Yeah.
over there. Going this way. Nothing left. They beat us here.
Nothing on heartbeat.
Allied cluster.
He fucked me up. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody got self-revive, huh?
Come on me. second floor.
He's on the second floor of the warehouse now?
Mm-hmm.
Over there. There, I'm going.
Just beat his ass. Nice. Everyone and their fucking mom is sofa right now, huh? Okay, we should get going. Any bounties?
Except for me.
Nope. Sorry. I'll let you hold on to my money if it makes you feel better. There's some niggas joyriding.
Got movement.
I wanted to see what gun that guy had, because he damn near, he almost traded with me. Probably had an MP5 as well. This is a bad spot to look at the map. Yeah, we should keep moving.
Safe zone's far. We gotta move.
Take one of these.
Mark some gear.
Now, last time it said it was unavailable when there's 19 team stuff. Now there's 13. So I'm gonna see what it says now.
It's probably just because there's no one close enough.
You think it's based on proximity? I thought it was simply based on the fact that if people had already been a bounty before. The reason why I keep switching my SMG and my AR is because I move fast with the SMG. But someone might pop out on me unexpectedly. So if they do, I need to have my AR out. Well, guess who's not getting the self-revive, Philip? Not you.
Bounty target identified. You're clear to engage.
Where's the king? Is he on the rooftop? No, he's not. You want to kill him? I think I want to kill him. You want to kill him? I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him real quick. Next, what master does he serve? He's like, right now, this is pretty far, so if I would have get into engagement with someone,
Stay alert.
I would keep my AR out, but as soon as I get inside, I'm pull out my MP5. And I keep sliding to make myself a harder target to hit. Bro, there's a break somewhere where you can, like, get in here.
Not here. Oh, that's the grenade launcher.
Now, where are you? This contract just
Oh, it
finished.
just ended. I think he went back around.
On heartbeat, 2 to the, 2 on heartbeat. One second, next one. Where the fuck did he go?
He's under.
He is
He's like
running.
under this. I hear him. No, no, you're on this side.
Oh, he's under that area.
Here.
There's the guy in Sniper Tower. The other bounty's in Sniper Tower. The Sniper Tower is on push by now.
Going this way.
Mhm.
Gas
He's
is
right
inbound.
under this.
Marking new safe zone.
Good kill. So right now the bounty is in Sniper Tower. That is a wasted endeavor to try to push it. Here's a gas mask if you don't have one.
Mark some gear.
Could get you some self-revive. Cause Sniper Tower, there's only one way up there, and it's an elevator shaft. And it's basically suicide. If someone's already up there, you might as well just leave them the fuck alone. Unless you got like an airstrike or something, but even then,
I'm buying stuff again.
yeah. I mean, there's a shield over there if you need it.
Found armor.
I can buy oh, some sniping at me.
He seems successful in his endeavors.
You're all right. I got you.
You got blood right on your nose. You look like Rudolph. They're both sniping. We should leave.
Allied cluster strike incoming. Gas is moving.
go towards them and try to push it, but the bounty's also about to be up. So what we really need is a better place of cover. That's what we really need. That level's getting higher. It went lower. Okay, so the people hunting us are like either underneath it or somewhere else.
Contract failed. You're out of time.
I'm gonna retreat further inward.
Mark some gear.
Where in the fuck?
Bounty target identified. You're clear to engage. You evaded the enemy trackers. Good work.
He's probably on the rooftop for sure. What the fuck? That sounded so loud.
Sorry. I'm just shooting at the big tower.
My heartbeat center is bad. You wanna push the bounty?
Yeah.
Let us go. I have a cluster strike.
You've got gas inbound.
I think there's people in
Safe
the
zone
hangars.
relocated.
We could gatekeep actually. Hangars is unlooted.
It's not the best place to get.
Nah, it actually most definitely isn't. There's a king
Enemy
here.
drop back headed your way.
I do want ghost.
There's
There's like 3 boxes. Will he come down here for his loadout? He's looking at me. Broke shield on him.
Going on
Fuck.
right here. Another team at firehouse.
Gotcha.
Place on them.
Why did he hop on this roof? I just got here. He has no guns.
Cool.
The king.
And the bounty is also.
Safe zone's far. We gotta move.
You jump on the other roof.
Yeah, he did. He's jumping down.
Far.
Just self-preservation instincts. There's a car coming. Car might try to fuck with him.
Bounty target is down. Well
I
done.
got the bounty.
Good shit.
Only 10 are left.
I said poached. There's a car
I
joyriding.
downed him.
Okay.
I want to kill the king. Should I kill the king? He's gonna have to come out. You chose this life, bro.
Tower dropped.
Yeah, they did. I'm gonna kill this king real quick.
Down right here.
It's the most
Coming
wanted
to you.
target. Good job.
In the hangar.
So, what I did right now is probably one of the worst things I ever do in my life. I gave up the high
Gas is
ground
moving in. New safe zone located.
and I pushed the fucking.
We have to cross this field.
We do, which is not good. I have a cluster though if we need to use it. Is there guys in his hangars?
One. I killed his buddy. People. Yeah, we gotta go.
Big go. Oh yeah, he's in here. He's on the far side of this hangar. Nice.
I'm gonna snipe that.
It's a 2v2v2.
Gas is inbound.
They're in this. No, no,
I have a
they're
cluster.
on this side.
This way, moving.
We could take the car. I have a fucking
5
trophy,
remaining.
but we just let him pass
We
this.
don't need it. I don't think. Unless someone comes at us from our right side, we're okay.
There, I'm going.
Maybe there.
Hopefully not.
No, I know they're in that
both are
building.
There, I'm going.
Yep,
Never
they're
mind.
in that building.
Going this way.
On the edge of the
Forget
circle.
what I said. Going this way. Forget what I said.
So it's a 2v2v1. That's gotta be.
Gas is closing.
They gotta
Get to
come
the
to
new safe
us.
zone.
One there.
I got a cluster. No, you got a self. No, no, no. Wait. I could tap you.
He's not. He's far.
Yeah, I could tap you. That's good.
I can fix you. Just stay down.
You need shields? How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I got a cluster I could call. Just let me know when they move.
Follow it, okay.
Ping
Yeah,
him.
here. Yep. Do it.
I have
Do
the
it.
thing gone. It's gone.
Gas is inbound.
Marking targets. You're cleared hot.
This is Builder 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
They just killed one. I'm going far right.
Gotcha. Coming down. Downed him. Behind this rock.
I'm moving.
Two v one. This is the last guy.
You made it through and took some in.
GG.
Well done.
Dang. You see that? Alright, Lloyd. That'll be my last game for now.
That's your last game?
Bro, do you know what league is?
What the fuck? I'll do a solos if you want me to. Alright,
I know.
GG's. Huh?
Peace. That's 5, right?
5 dubs, yeah. In a day. Fucking crazy.
Alright. Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
You see me tomorrow. You ain't hanging out with your girl. Don't worry about it.
Bye.
The settings unfortunately don't work for Siege. Siege has not optimized for HDR PS4 Pro because this game it has it. Last of Us has it. I've had my PS4 Pro for 2 years, but I never knew that I could tap into the settings, the HDR settings, until I didn't realize how old my TV was until I changed my TV because my TV broke, and I pulled out an old TV that I never used. And when I popped in Modern Warfare, it was like, oh, you got some HDR settings. Just be aware that some of the stuff looks different. And it does look different because when I look at my stream, when I'm in houses, excuse me, the red is a little bit off versus what I see on my TV. But Modern Warfare was like, oh yeah, we got some HDR settings for you. Last of Us has some. The first game has some HDR settings that I can use. Rainbow, Ubisoft lied. They said 3 years ago they were gonna come out with something to help support PS4 Pro and Xbox One, whatever the fuck their enhanced version is called, and they still haven't came out with anything for either of us. Because when I play Rainbow, it's the graphics are still beefed up and stuff. The textures are like polished. I could see more. Don't get me wrong, because like this game, I thought I could see it pretty good on my old TV, right? But on this one, like the text, the font, everything looks when I hooked it up to my new TV, it looked different. It was like I was playing on a fucking old TV where you had to plug in like the audio video cables and shit. Like that's how drastic the difference was, and it's a lot easier for me to snipe on this TV, even though I don't like playing on big TVs. That's why I didn't use this TV. This TV is bigger. It's easier for me to snipe on it because I can see not necessarily more, but in greater detail, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But Rainbow unfortunately doesn't support that boosh. Rainbow not about that life. I want to run a solos. We won 5 times today. 5 Warzone games. That's the most that I've ever won before this in a single day is 2. 2, and that'll be it. But we won. Actually, hang on. We won 6 games today. Me and Philip won 5. I won 6 games. That's crazy. I'm gonna see what you said in 1 second. I'm looking at another group chat real quick. So, yeah, I do want to switch to a monitor. I'm thinking the problem. So this is the thing with a gaming PC, right? I want one, right? But it's a lot of money. You gotta build it right? I still also. So let me just tell you this. This is the main thing. Aside, because I was gonna say, the main thing is me getting used to the control scheme. Me playing on the keyboard versus playing on a controller, and the controller is way more comfortable. It's not as like fucked up on your fingers, or at least on my fingers, as the keyboard is. But that's not the main thing. I am lying. That's not the main reason that's holding me back. The main reason that I'm held back from switching to PC, and this is not nothing bad. It's not like I don't wanna switch, but I also at the same time I don't necessarily want to switch because I have all of my progress, all of my shit for a lot of my games, a lot of my competitive games, especially fighting games, on console with my trophies from on PS4 and stuff, you know, and my progression. I know COD, you can You can just move this shit over. I spend like, sucks to say, this is, and it's on Call of Duty, no less. This is what's fucking crazy. But I have spent damn near just as much as I paid for the game on DLC for this game, and this game has free DLC. Just little bundles like these, little like I'll show you right now, like just little fucking gun skins, like man, just the M4 alone, like that's right. Hold on, let me be able to display it properly. So like these little blueprints and shit, just aesthetics. I've spent like damn near the retail price of the game. This is the classic M4 for Modern Warfare 2. Right. No, I don't want to delete a modification. I accidentally my finger slipped. This was $20, and to get this, you had to buy Modern Warfare Remastered. This was the only way you could get this, and it was to buy Modern Warfare Remastered, and I bought it, and just for this gun, and not really for the gun, but mostly for the iron sights. You can't really see, so like, you see, you got the front sight that has the circle and the little dot, right? I mean, like the little thumb in it. I guess you'd call it that. I really bought it for the iron sights and the gun. I have Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for my PS4 that I don't fucking touch. I just bought it for the gun, and it also came with Classic Ghost, whom I don't fucking use. This is Classic Ghost. I don't use them. Probably never will. That's just one cosmetic item. What other fucking thing did I buy? This came with an operator that I bought. So this is pretty cool. I still don't use that though. I bought it for the operator. What else? This I won in a tournament, but this I use this because, as you can see, the rear sight, you got the front sight. The rear sight is a carrying handle, and this is one of the only ways you can get this carrying handle in the game. So basically, like you got different sights in this game, like different cosmetics and stuff, basically, and that's the like one of the reasons of having like fucking with blueprints and stuff is so you could get these little different trinkets. You can see it's not even on like on the model where it says right under where it says primary weapon and it says Grail Quest on the left side. It doesn't even have the carrying handle on there. So that's how elusive it is. I guess these niggas didn't bother programming it into the little schematic or whatever the fuck. What else we got for the M4 that I fucking bought? I bought this. I bought this bundle. Don't even like how the gun looks. But I bought it. Just because, so this is gonna sound really stupid, right? But so, you see how it says M6, this is the Stalwart, this is called the Stalwart blueprint, right? Now, I bought this Thunderclap, right? Fucks with this heavy because it has the OG M4 magazines. Because the magazine on the default M4 with no blueprint looks like this. That's not how it looks. The game is tweaked. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, there we go. This is the default magazine for the M4, right? You see it? It's a little plastic magazine. So, I bought Thunderclap because it's the classic magazine, right? Cool. Just like I bought the classic magazines for my M4 in real life because I got those plastic magazines. They came on my M4 and I bought it in real life. So anyway, I bought Stalwart because this is the best barrel to put on the M4 in Warzone. Now look how scratched up and nasty and ugly that shit looks. I don't want to fuck with that. I don't want to kill niggas with that. So I just put out the one from the Stalwart. And it almost blends in just perfectly fine. The only reason why I bought that. So anyway, I said all that to say that the reason why I can't switch over to PC is just because, especially on Rainbow, I'm like level 320 on Rainbow. I got so much shit, so much cosmetics, so many charms, so much stuff that you can't get anymore. You know what I'm saying? That I've gotten through limited time events and stuff that is only ever gonna stay on console. On Call of Duty, at least I could. It might block this from the stream if I try to go link my account to something. Oh no, yeah, I could link my Activision account, and when I get a PC, I mean I get like a gaming PC, I could link my account and my progress to transfer over. And shit, right? Not bad. But It's not like that for Rainbow. It's not like that for Overwatch, even though I haven't played Overwatch in years. I'm like I got 2 bronze stars, so I'm like level 200 something on Overwatch. That can't transfer to PC, but I already have it on PC. I got way more limited skins on PS4 than I do on PC. I do have like 1 good McCree skin that I fucks with on PC. But that's the main reason why. And it's also like, if I get a game in PC, I'm only gonna play like 2 or 3 games. And the problem with that, those 2 or 3 games being this, Rainbow, and I don't even know what the fuck the 3rd game is. I'm not gonna buy like Resident Evil 2. I have Resident Evil 2 on PS4, right? I have Resident Evil 3 on PS4. I'm not gonna buy games like those on PC. And if someone tells me to get a game, if someone were to tell me, you know how Resident Evil 3 has a multiplayer portion, if someone were to tell me to get Resident Evil 3 on PC just so I could play multiplayer with them, I'm gonna tell them nah, because I already have like way more friends on PS4 who would get Resident Evil 3, and I also feel better and more comfortable playing Resident Evil 3 on PS4. I mean, you get the mods and stuff, right, that you can have on PC, but it's just I like console better. I like I like being able to sit my games up and look at them and be like, yeah, I own like this many fucking games, you know, versus like PC where you're gonna download like a vast majority of them. Yeah, micro. All right, I'm looking. Yeah, it is. I will say this. I think it is easier when the PS5 comes out. But this is also the thing. This is something I want you to check out. So it's easier to switch to PC, right? There when it's like, because after the console's life is over, you're not gonna play those games anymore, so you don't have to worry about that shit, right? But it's starting to blur the line a little bit between console and PC. If all games approach crossplay like Call of Duty did, check this out. See how it says controller, right? In the options, I could change my input device to a keyboard and mouse. It natively supports keyboard and mouse, and if I hook up a keyboard and mouse to it, I'll have all the options that I would have on PC, right? So I've watched videos on people because I thought it wasn't legit and shit. And you can hook up a keyboard and mouse to Fortnite. Fortnite natively supports keyboard and mouse on console now. Have I seen a console player using keyboard and mouse? I've seen it like 2 or 3 times legit. But I played a lot of Warzone. Like, I don't really play a lot of multiplayer. Multiplayer tells you, you're sitting in the lobby. It tells you what everyone's playing with, and if they're using controller or mouse and keyboard. But I looked up a YouTube video, and you get all the options and shit that you would if you were on PC if you hook up a keyboard and mouse to console. The only thing you're missing out on is just being able to switch tabs and you're locked to 60 FPS on console. You get me? So you're losing that, and you're losing the field of vision that you have, because on PC you can get like 144 hertz monitor and get like so many frames and shit. You get what I'm saying? On console we're locked to 60 frames, but it's a nice, steady, solid 60 frames, and you don't have the extra field of vision that PC players have. But you get all the precision that they have with aiming a keyboard and mouse. You get all the keybinds. You don't have to worry about my control problems like with the control scheme that I use. So if the games for PS5 approach crossplay like Call of Duty did, then it's really gonna be hard to switch to PC, because then they would just have to not lock if the games weren't locked. A lot of people switch to PC for frames, right? Frames and controllability, like the fact that you can be much more precise, right? I think now me and Phil, when we crossplay, naturally COD's matchmaking, it tries to balance it out, right? Like it tries to get a console player, like if we play duos, it's gonna try to give us duos where it's console and PC, not like we're gonna get some duos where it's just like both console players or both PC players, but it's gonna try to give us those. You get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna try to, because that's how we queued up. Like it's gonna try to give us that even mix, right? But Phil admitted that sometimes it doesn't necessarily look like I'm playing keyboard and mouse, but he admitted that I can definitely hold my own against PC players with a controller, because he said I have pretty snappy aim, good recoil control, good flicks, You know, other PC players have told me I have good flicks for someone who plays with a controller. You know, and I only recently started using aim assist. I don't really use aim assist, and then I don't even really use aim assist because there's different types of aim assist. I disabled it because aim assist, for the most part, Rainbow doesn't have aim assist. So ever since I played Rainbow, and Rainbow doesn't have aim assist, I kind of stopped fucking with games. I turned it off on like every game. I turned it off on COD. But the reason I turned it back on was because the best players at Warzone play on PS4. And the best players also use aim assist. And guess what? If they're not using, that's like you're basically kind of putting yourself at a disadvantage. You might as well use it if everyone else is using it. So, but I don't fuck with the standard aim assist because that's too strong. Because, for example, if you're trying to prioritize targets, let's say there's a guy to your left and a guy to your right. The guy to your left is running. He's not aware that you see him. The guy to your right is going to shoot at you. He knows that you see him. What aim assist will do, while you're turning to the right, it's going to lock on to the guy, it's going to slow down on the first guy to your left. And the guy to your right is going to fuck you up way before you could even get to him because the aim assist slows you down. So that's why I turned aim assist off. But when I turned it on, I didn't use standard. I used precision. Precision, the way that works is it makes it, now that I'm feeling it out, it makes it a little bit easier to control recoil. Because I could easily like flick over people. I could move. I could prioritize much better. It doesn't slow down. It only slows down once I start shooting at them. But it does hurt for snipers because when you're sniping and you're trying to get a headshot, if you see the guy's body first, and you got to move the scope up to his head, the aim assist is going to slow it down. So it does hurt a little bit in that aspect. It's going to slow it down. And that could cost you precious time because if you're trying to line up a shot and you're trying to be like that, he's going to already, like, odds are, if he's a good player like me or so, like, not necessarily like me, but he's just someone that slides like me, that's what I should say, who slides like me all the time or something like that, or just is like moving around who's not a still target, you're going to miss that shot because aim assist slows you down. So I usually disable aim assist most of the time. But back to the argument of switching between console and PC. I think if console supported more frames, then people would really not pay. It would really just be getting PC for exclusives, and they definitely do support more frames. Because if you play Rainbow on PS4 and you disable VSync, you can get and go into terrorist hunt. My bad, you gotta go into terrorist hunt after you disable VSync. You disable VSync and go into terrorist hunt. I was getting, with my PS4 Pro, I was getting 120, 130 frames. So if they don't lock the frames to 60, then on console you're pretty much solid. Then the only thing you're being held back by at that point is your TV. Then that's when you have to start playing on a monitor, because the TV is not going to have a fast enough refresh rate for you to be picking up those extra frames and getting profiting off of that extra reaction time those frames give you, if that makes sense. My bad, I've been doing all this talking. I'm gonna check my phone real quick, see what you said. Yeah, Fortnite. I read an article about aim assist breaking Fortnite, and like someone said it's too easy. Give me 1 second. I'm replying to someone. But you see what I'm saying though, as far as like the and I'm not trying to shit on PC. This is not like me 4 years ago where I was like where I used to, I hope you don't remember, but I used to be like, oh yeah, you could definitely aim better with control. Like a guy a guy on controller can't fuck up someone on keyboard and mouse, but I was like ignorantly saying that because I shouldn't have been saying that shit. If I can't do it, why the fuck am I gonna brag and say, hypothetically speaking, there's someone out there who can do it. There's someone who can fuck up a mouse and keyboard, who you can aim better on controller with mouse and keyboard than a mouse and keyboard player, you know. But hopefully you see what I'm saying, like when I say that the line between console and PC is getting blurred, because then at that point for the PS5 it just really comes, if they don't lock the games to 60 frames, it's really just going to come down to the price You know, because that's a lot of the main reason why a lot of people buy consoles anyway. You know, $400 versus having to build a PC for like 700 or 800. That's convenient for some people. You know. Yeah, they're both Microsoft and Sony are being bitches. They're both trying to lowball each other, trying to wait for the other to say the price first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get. I want to get a gaming PC, but it's just the problem right now is it's not too appealing to me because there just aren't any games that I look forward to playing on PC. You know, it'd definitely be easier streaming and shit. But as far as what other games I play, like I don't know, man. You know, it's like I said, I definitely would be down to get one though, and it'll take me time, but I'll get down to moving with the keys and stuff because it's way easier to drop shot on PC than it is on a console. I'll tell you that. I mean, because it's not hard, right? But the problem with drop shotting on console is that you got your right thumb, right? It's on the right analog stick, so it's on the analog stick, and you're chilling, right? When you want to crouch, you have to move your right thumb to the circle button, hold it for like 0.2 seconds, and also flick back to the analog. This is hoping your target hasn't jumped or like done some drastic movement that's made you lose track of him. If he, God forbid, he drop shots too, because if he does, then you really got to be quick on that, holding circle and like switching back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. I'll queue up for solos real quick instead of just sitting here talking. We got 6 dubs today. I wouldn't mind fucking if I lost a few, but if that makes sense. So it definitely does have its perks, you know. Definitely does pay off to have it like just be able to fucking press a key, because especially when you see, and I've seen Philip, what he fucking does is he'll drop shot, get back up, drop shot, get back up. I can do it, but it's like I could do it, but it's not gonna be as accurate, you know. I'm not even lying to you. I've done it. I've drop shotted, gotten like hella kills. I've been on spot, but it's not, and I'm not equating it to luck per se, right? That I got like that I'll be able to drop shot, but also at the same time my thumb will move back to the analog just in time for me to track him and fuck him up, right? I'll try to drop shot someone in this game. I'll show you what I mean. It's not luck that I was able to do that, right? It's just skill is how much you can repeat something, and I can't repeat that a lot, especially if I don't know, I just can't. Sometimes I could do it, sometimes drop shot is on point, like you won't notice it, like you won't even think my finger left the right analog stick, right? But other times it's not consistent. Sometimes I'll drop shot and I'll be looking forward and the guy will be all the way to the left of my gun and I'm over here barely dragging my gun to him, and then I get killed because when you drop shot, your head is like you're making that the sole point of focus, and he's fucking headshotting me, fucking me up. So yeah, I'll definitely look into getting a gaming PC and building one. I'm down to fucking try it. It's just crossing over sometimes is a little bit difficult. Are there any guns you want me to use in this game? Like this is the loadout that I plan on using. Everything's expensive due to COVID, unfortunately. Shaking my fucking head. Can't even get a pull-up bar. Personal fave? That's tough, because I don't really have a personal favorite, but I am digging this, because it's the classic AR-15 look with the carrying handle, so I am fucking with this. So I'll try it. I've not tried solos without a sniper, but to be fair, I've never sniped much in solos to begin with. I've always gotten into a lot of close range fights. So the reason why I like this loadout a lot, I'm digging it. Instead of usually sniping, and I noticed this is what's crazy. We won 6 games today, and I was using this loadout the whole day. That's with the MP5. There's no coincidence. The reason why I like this loadout is because with the MP5 secondary, with the submachine gun secondary, period, you get to go indoors and you can win a lot of battles that you normally wouldn't win. Because usually when you go indoors, like if I had my sniper, I'd run in with my assault rifle. That only do so good. Because against the fire rate of an SMG indoors, you just get fucking shredded. You get fucked. So, I'm not gonna lie, I've been really liking this loadout lately just because the MP5 has been shredding, you know, close range. And I think you've seen it last game where like me and this guy will see each other and we'll trade shots like this, and we're both hitting each other, and I'm damn near gonna die, but I down him first. You know? So that's just how it is. That's why I've been digging this loadout lately, if that makes sense, versus like the usual assault rifle sniper. Now, my solo's IQ is super low. I don't really know much to do. I already fucked up because I'm playing as this guy. He's buff and swole as hell. He has a big ass hitbox. I should have played someone has a smaller hitbox. I'll change him after this game. But my solo's IQ is like low. Like when I say low, I mean low. Like because sometimes it could be a real aggressive game. It could be a real campy game. So we're gonna see. We're just gonna drop somewhere and try to go for high kills. Not really like because we got different strats and shit. You go for a loadout, try to do a contract and stuff, right? And go for a loadout. This was a bad drop already because I literally dropped. There's no cover. It would have been better to land in between the houses. I think I have all of this to myself. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so sometimes it can be real campy. Sometimes like I'm sprinting right now, hopping out of glass. Sometimes you can get killed by the one fucker who's just like hiding like in a house like this. He isn't running up and everything. And he's just like, he's waiting, you know. That's the thing about solos. People just fucking camp. This isn't a game. I don't really have a problem against campers and things. Some people hate campers. But at the end of the day, if you're good enough, you wouldn't have died to it. Okay, so someone just shot at me, so right now I'm gonna try to neutralize that. I'm getting close to him. So I'm switching to SMG. So he tweaked. I honestly don't know what the fuck he was doing. Thought it was a light show or some shit. You want to take out people like that ASAP, because you don't want them. The last thing you want is for those guys to get a good fucking gun and fucking be the bane of your existence. Now, dying in solos also feels a lot more painful, because when you die, you can't get revived. You go to the gulag. Once you're out of the gulag, it's a different game. Because then no teammates means you ain't got no support. You're basically back to square one by yourself. So, and I'm a little nervous about gulag and solos because I don't have the AC on, so my fingers are still a little bit sweaty. So I'm a little bit off. Not necessarily with the gulag, but with everything. Because that's a guy.
Kill this motherfucker!
What to do? I want this. So yeah, all around solos is like not used to it. I'm pretty good. I've come in 8th place in solos before, but I just don't play it frequently enough. I get good at things by repetition, and I don't play solos enough, if that makes sense. I don't on repetition to fucking get good at it. I only play when I'm waiting for someone. You know, like when I know someone's gonna hop on this shit, and I don't have anyone that I'm already playing with. Now recon drone, this is pretty good. I could toss this up. That silence is also pretty valuable because recon drone you can see everyone. That silence is pretty necessary because you can also push people without them hearing a single thing. But you don't really kind of need that silence, I guess. I mean, recon drone is. I actually should go back for the dead silence because recon drone is kind of useless. Because unless I know someone's there, there's no point in me using it because there's no one to protect me as I use it. Trophy systems are good for blocking C4s and projectiles and explosives. I think I left the trophy in this. I mean the fucking dead silence in the house. Did I leave it in here? Not gonna lie, I got busy talking. Hate it. So yeah, we're gonna see how this solos game comes out. A bit nervous, especially because I'm not really nervous. More like anxious. Mostly because I'm streaming, and I don't want to put up a bad performance. You gotta be careful about the fights you initiate in solos, because sometimes people have loadouts and stuff. And like, it's mainly the lack of support in solos, so it makes it so potentially nerve-wracking. So there's a guy on that roof.
Kill this motherfucker!
Yeah, but I don't want to kill that motherfucker. No, I'm gonna go underneath him with dead silence and come up on the roof and kill you. Okay. I can actually might be able to get a loadout. Hopefully he has some money though. This building's been unlooted, so actually, it may be smarter to loot it. If I can find some money to get a loadout and then push that guy. Because your guns are always going to be better than guns off the ground. I'm 300 short. Of course. If I don't find any money, I have no choice but to kill him. If I do, I could hit this door that's under me really quick. Of course, there's no fucking money. Okay, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do, so he doesn't see me, I'm gonna drop back down and go through the bottom of this building. You're gonna see some big swole ass black fucking gorilla hop off the fucking side of this building. Hopefully no one's down here, because people have bad timing in this game. I'm gonna creep up. He's still up there. So I'm gonna walk, but also look around. There's someone on the building right here, so he's gonna look at that. I'm gonna peek the door because a really good player will hear all of this. Now this is where we rush up. Gonna pop dead silence and rush up. Hopefully he's not watching the ladder.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now they called it, so someone's at the store. He just called a loadout. Getting sniped at. That's the thing about solos. None of these guys are fucking friends. So he's gonna go in this blue building. So what I should do is actually, no clue. I'm gonna retreat because there's just too many people in that fucking town. I've got too much money. I hate down a lot of money. I'm gonna see if there's money in here. So he actually, the timing of that, I went up there to go push him, and he hops off and buys the loadout, the thing that I was trying to kill him for. That's pretty fucking funny. This is on the roof, that's what this box is. Of course there's no money. That would just be too easy. So as you can see, it's a sort of rough game. I was getting shot at by someone that wasn't his teammate too. That's what makes it more annoying in solos. Of course there's no money. And I don't want to go for the free loadout because there's people there. Now there's 3 loadouts here. So what I can do is hide in a bush. Wait for them to come here.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Got just enough. There he is. Watch this. Got one. So the other box disappeared, so that means that guy lost his gulag and died. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss this loadout. Nope, there's one guy right here. He doesn't see me yet. He's just booking it for his loadout.
Target marked.
He's just booking it. Yeah, self-revive. Because he didn't go down instantly. That was a bit risky what I did. If normally, if it wasn't solos, I wouldn't have did that. Because you would definitely have some teammates following me. And then even then, it was still risky. Just because of the fact that, look at this right now. He has no shield, so he picked the fight he couldn't win. So, what was I saying? So it's still risky because if he would have had someone who just happened to have been following him or something, and I just was watching him walk around the fence, waiting until I got a clear shot, that would have been like fucking terrible.
You're losing ground.
You know. So he called someone called the UAV, so they're probably at this buy station in front of me. There's probably someone in this building. Hopefully this guy's not camping in this building. My loadout's on the fucking roof. So this is an FPS, so I do have to push a little bit more aggressively. So aggressively in the sense that the fuck is he? Doubt he's hiding in the room. He is. No, yeah. That was exactly what I was talking about. If I would have had an assault rifle, that would have been down completely different. Man on the roof. Fuck me, right? I'm gonna wait a little bit before I go for it. Because he was definitely looking for someone. Might go for it right now, though, actually. Fuck it, right? May have actually been looking for me. Gonna buy shields, I was lagging. So there was a car, they just got out of that car on the edge. I'm gonna push that. You wanna routinely check this. So he's probably in that blue building. There's a car he got out of. I'll wait till the circle closes. Try to catch anyone. Now don't do what I just did. What I did was retarded. Pulled out my heartbeat when I could clearly see. Now, there's a car right there, and they just got out of that car. Okay. I'm gonna push up on that. Yeah, he's fighting. Just put a trophy. Fucking ran inside. I saw his laser and I should have had that. So he started shooting me because my arm came around before I did. So that's one of the benefits of having a smaller hitbox. If I would have played a smaller character. Little stuff like that. Now this is where it's hard for me to win. Now I'm coming back. It's the third circle. I've got no teammates, no guns. I just lost my whole establishment. My whole foundation to that one guy. Lost all my ammo, my guns, my ghost. That's the main thing you really don't want to lose is ghost. Because eventually when you come back late game in solos, you get punished really hard for not having the perk Ghost, where you hide from UAVs and heartbeat sensors. I actually should have drop shot that guy, but I try to make a habit of not doing that. I might actually also die here too, because whenever you drop in, they get a notification. Enemy dropping into the AL. So,
Supply cache identified. Marking location now.
So, hopefully,
Enemy UAV overhead.
there it is. There it is. If you don't hear from me again, you know why.
You're being tracked by
And
an
I'm
enemy
being
team. Evade and survive. Gas is closing in.
That was just my footsteps. I thought I heard someone else. So yeah, right now I'm an easy target. Going out in the open for this fucking
Next
boss.
objective located.
Now, this is the only way you can get better though with solos, is just by playing it more. And I just don't play it more enough rapidly, if that makes sense.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
So I have nowhere near the amount of money enough to get a loadout.
All supply boxes found. Solid work.
Checking this thermal. Well, this is more like infrared, just to see if I see anyone. Don't. At least not from here. It's already been looted. All those boxes was open. Yep. It's a car.
Located a vehicle.
That's a guy. No, he was looking at me.
25
He was
remain.
sniping me. I figured as much.
We lost that one. We'll come back stronger.
No, it wasn't
next
even
time.
him. I'll try another. So yeah, that's what I mean though. Like you see, like solos, once you die, it kind of, if you die early on, you're okay. Once you die like later on, like late game, then you really start to get fucked because you play. Everyone's got their guns and shit, and you're barely over here like with shit that you find on the ground. Thank you for thinking it was a good run. Yeah. Stunts. I want to make this loadout work. Maybe I could get a dub this game. Solos is just, it's hard sometimes, man. Also, I don't really play it too consistently. Because out of like 150 people, I made it to 20th. So that's not bad, but it's just hard. It's real nerve-wracking sometimes. I saw that guy's laser when he killed me, so to be honest, I kind of should have had him. I should have threw my C4 first. That's what I should have did. I should have threw my C4 first, but yeah. And I didn't switch my character mod. I'm over here talking all this shit. The main reason why he killed me was because he got those first couple of shots off. He saw that beefy ass tricep come around the corner before I did.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Yeah, solos. Definitely big stocks. I have a feeling this run won't be as successful as the other one. Now, what I was trying to do when I saw the guy on the second floor, right? I didn't shoot immediately because oh shit, this nigga turned around.
Watch the skies.
I was scratching my head while I was running up on him.
Now we face the enemy for real.
I was trying to execute him. I was gonna melee him. That's what I was originally gonna do.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position.
Location
Suggest you
confirmed.
get
Stick
moving.
together.
And assassinate is basically when you walk up behind them, you hold the knife button, and you do a fancy ass little cutscene. I don't know if you've seen them before. Oh, I got a neighbor.
Get to work. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Need recon at this location.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
I'm gonna try to kill this guy on the roof as well. God damn it.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
Now that time I tried to ooh, now that was just an unwinnable fight. I tried the drop shot. That's an unwinnable fight. He had the MG42. Look at how much health he had. The MG42's rate of fire is the fastest in the game. And it's a LMG, but it's a World War II LMG. It's a fucking Nazi Germany technology. That gun spits so fast. It was like, even though I got the first couple of shots off on him, I was midway through drop shotting. There was, if he didn't miss, if I would have got the drop shot off, I would just had to hope he didn't miss. Cause that gun shoots so fucking fast that there was no way I was winning that. Just being honest. It's just crazy. It's just
Don't
It's a
think
tough
your
fight.
enemy is an
It's a big
effective
tough
way
fight.
to get inside their heads. So is a well-placed rock.
Gotcha, I just saw your messages. I will try to make this one a dub especially. Then depends on this gulag. If not, I'm gonna try one more after this and say this game didn't count. Because this will be my last one as well.
Got this.
Depends on if I get out the gulag.
Got this.
You got my character fucking panting, nigga, because you hit him with a rock. Fuck off.
Time for a fight.
Just
Get
wanna watch
ready,
these
you're
guys square
next.
up. Yeah,
Win this fight and you return to the front line.
Oh, I'm
When
getting
you
clapped,
lose,
bro. I'm
you're
getting
done.
clapped. This is clap city.
Earn your way out.
Let's go to the right.
Well done. The fight redeployment.
Now that as well as fun, but I was trying to get that aim assist. Alright, hopefully, if I don't make it to the third circle, I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do one more. The next one after this one's gonna be my last one when I don't make it to the third circle. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna just land right here and just grab some shit. Downtown's always has a lot of action. Too many lines of sight. Okay, this shit's already been looted, but he left a purple gun, which is good. There's nothing in these bitches. Nothing. Fucking enemy trophy.
You're losing ground.
So there's a guy on police. I'm on that.
Moving here.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol to move faster. There's a truck driving past police. I'm on that too. After I take care of dude. Hopefully the truck can see me. No idea. So I'm gonna dead silence. I'm gonna climb up here. Hopefully I can kill the guy that's in police. He's dead. There's someone inside, police. What the fuck?
They hit us hard that time.
This nigga!
Set
What
the
the?
score.
What? And then look, he's gonna get assassinated. Look, he's gonna get assassinated. He's gonna get assassinated. Oh, man, alright, I'm playing one more. That's the campy shit I'm talking about in solos. That's something you'll only see in solos. That nigga did that in solos. That shit is this. That's the stuff you'll only see in solos. Solo niggas have balls to do shit like that. Because if it was duos, if it was trios, if it was quads, if it was anything else, that nigga would not be sitting there because he would be too busy getting shot at by other people. I mean, this is my last one. Goddamn. Yeah, he killed me just to get killed like a fucking chump. Changing my character model. Changing it to the slimmer brother on the left. If he can load in. There he is. Look at this. The rate of fire on this thing is just you can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that at close range. That on this salvaged piece of World War II machinery, the rate of fire, the DPS of this gun, you can't beat that. This is a World War II relic. You just can't. You can't. That's what's tough. It shoots so fucking fast. 50 rounds. It goes through it in like 2 seconds. That's what's crazy. The gun just fucking works. The gun is literally the definition of it works.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deployed shortly.
I'm sorry, the gun is literally the definition of it just works. That's what I mean. Yeah, GG big boy. I love Mace, but the problem with them hitboxes actually do matter, and I'm gonna see if I can show you real quick before this little deployment session is over. So, with Mace, if I'm playing as him, right? Okay, this is good. This is good. If I'm trying to shield up behind this is not thick enough. But if it was a slightly thicker tree and I'm trying to like armor up behind this, with this guy I could do it. With Mace I can't. Too much of my body's gonna be poking out of the side. And I notice when I play as Mace, I usually get shot a lot more, or hit a lot more when I'm trying to hide like behind things or like use leaks for cover that when I play as other characters I normally don't. This is a decent circle, so this one might be good. I have a feeling I'm gonna die though. It's gonna be a tough last one.
Moving in.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Drop zone confirmed. Stand by.
I have a feeling I'm just gonna die. I don't know why. Actually, I'll work my way over there. I'll land here first. Sounds like someone's landing with me. Man, can I... Thank you. Yes, I'll take that. You gotta be careful, man, because some of these, you'll open some nigga halfway across the map under the ocean. When you open a door, we'll just hear it. So that's why I peek some doors sometimes. Sounds like there might be someone under me. I don't know, the truck is really throwing me off, and I'm also hearing this chest. Sounded like there was someone under me for a second. Also, this is a ladder of death. A lot of people can't get down safely. So yeah, just gotta be careful, man. Sometimes you'll randomly open a door. You won't even run through it. You won't even sprint through it. You'll just open it normally, like a civilized human being. And some nigga halfway across the map will hear you and be like, I heard something over there. Oh, we got niggas here. And guess what? He's on the top of this police station too. Guess what? I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna walk, because they're gonna hear you sprint a while away. I'm gonna walk. Hopefully he's not watching the ladder. Hopefully he's not smart. Bet you he's dumb. I hope he's dumb. I see that recon over there. He's dumb. No niggas on the fucking AC this time. So, I want to see where he is. What the? I thought I cleared my left. He was hugging the part of the left that I couldn't see. If I actually would have turned and killed him. If I would have turned left, I could have killed him. Okay, if I die here, if I die like this early, the next one for sure, regardless of how soon I die, is the last one. I can't believe that's the thing about solo, man. Oh shit, I was about to pull up my phone.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
He's not AFK. Why'd you toss that?
Yeah, you kick their ass. Stand by for redeployment.
Okay, if I don't make it to the second circle, now this will be my last one. No, I'll play one more. I just hope no one's been here. I just got what? What? There's like 98 other people, 97 other niggas in the game. I just got back, and you tell them go kill me. What? You don't even give me good guns, and he's close. He's close. You don't even give me armor. He's just running at me. I know he has a good gun because he's just fucking. Yeah, he's here. He's here. He's here.
The enemy took that one, but we'll be back to finish the job.
Alright. This one for sure is my last one. Solos be on some stupid shit. Solos is just like the dumbest fucking game sometimes. Oh, so it's a 150 game. 6 died in 5 seconds. What might have happened was they might have got sniped out of the sky. I'll see if I can do it this game. It is solos, so I don't have to worry about. You can't really do it in like other games because you're chasing one guy and you're pulling away from your team for one guy. But because it's solos, it's just one guy. Any other time when you pull away from one guy, he's gonna try to probably tell his other teammates, "All right, I'm getting fucking shot, I'm getting griefed, or someone's fucking trying to snipe me out of the sky." And then they're gonna coordinate somewhere else to land, and your team is probably so out of position. They're probably far away from you. They're probably not gonna have time to land with you. So you're gonna land with like that guy and however many other guys he's got. That just made me. I died because some guy was hiding in a fucking corner, and then I fucking come back, and then they're like, "Hey, go fuck him up. Go kill this nigga." That's why I don't really fuck with solos, man. Solos be on some move. And when you die like this, it's not because you're big pain. Sometimes, like the ways I die, like the second time, like when I came back after the gulag, when I got killed by the guy who was hunting me, who was just hiding in the fucking corner. That wasn't because I was bad. Not to sound conceited or anything, but you gotta, because when I used to be, like before I was experienced at this game, I used to die to stuff like that, and I'd be like, damn, I was bad, you know. But you watch other people, especially like high people, like play like that and stuff, and they died to the same shit you died to. You're like, oh, I'm not bad. It's just that's how it went down. You know, that's just how it played out. You know, so especially like the second time, the first time I died, I guess I should have cleared the left side first instead of just like when I came into the police station, I dropped down the ladder. I thought it was clear because I walked in and I didn't see him to my left, but I guess I could have played that a little bit better. I could at least. I didn't want to look to the left and then be exposed to like so much to down the hallway to my right. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't look to the left, because down the hall to the right, you got like 2 or 3 rooms that he could pop out of. Versus like the left, there's just like a table and a fucking window on my left side. You get me? So it wasn't really my fault, but I could have played that a little bit better. So, but sometimes you just die to stuff like that. Sometimes you just die. You hop in the windows, and you see someone, and once they get the first shot off, and I wasn't fully armored. I only had 2 armor plates. Then you kind of get fucked. I mean, there's just nothing you can do about that. All you can say is I tried my best. Nigga flopped. See if I can kill this guy. No, I cannot. No amount of leading will fucking catch up to him.
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
Alright, regardless of when I die, this is for sure the
Enemy
last one.
soldier incoming.
Oh, I'm picking somewhere to land. I said I was gonna beam someone out of the sky for you. I got you. Let's see if I can.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed
Okay,
to
so
the safe
someone
zone.
will probably try to float to this contract.
Scavenger contract marked.
Look at all of them. When they drop early, look at them. They're just nose diving. Not even putting their parachute. A couple of them did on the end. Let me see. He's nose diving. All those guys just nose dive. Everyone just fucking nose dive. So. There weren't really any contracts for anyone to float to. Do I even restart or do I just let myself die? It's up to you.
Survive and you can redeploy. Fight's begun. You're up next, mate. Get ready.
Restart?
Listen up, soldier.
No. Actually, no. If I were my gulag. Let's see.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Okay, so like this time, like this is the only time you're gonna be getting out of the gulag is when it's like early game, like first circle type of shit. And they spawn me decently away from the people who were like the plane's trajectory, whatever the fuck they call it. If that makes sense. So there's gonna be probably some people here, but not a lot, because not a lot of people probably wanted to float this far. So I should have a decent rest of the game and rest of my life. Most wanted. No. Where's the scab?
Supply box ready for pickup.
So this is really the only time that nigga just got off a bike, bruh. He's going for the contract. I knew it. No. Watch this. He won't even notice me. Did he see me? He might have seen me already. What the fuck? Here he is. And then he goes in here. Now he's going up top.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
I'll just take your fucking bike. Bye, bitch.
Contract updated. New objective identified.
There's the fucker.
LMG.
And that motherfucker's a legendary for a reason. That gun spits fast as shit. I'll show you really quick, actually. I can spit some. So, 100 rounds right now, right? Should I kill him with it? Of course I'm not gonna pick him up on heartbeat here. He's probably still hiding. He's probably camping on the fucking stairs. Well, I'll just shoot a couple of shots because I want to finish this contract now. I want to get my load up. Look at how fast the ammo count's going down.
They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
I was goofing up. That's just a sign. That's just a sign that that's just a sign that that was the last one. I'm just gonna thank you for watching my stream. Does it look crystal clear? Is like everything fine? Was it clear? Like was it ever pixelated or washed out any point in time at all during the stream? Thanks. Yeah, yeah, man. That shit. I can't. I can't believe he was out there waiting for your boy. He was just, this niggas was just posted up, and I was shooting like that. He was like, "Oh, I wonder who he's shooting at." I'm just over here demonstrating the rate of fire. But yeah, I'll be. Not my controller, my chair, man. Let me just lean the fuck back. This gun fucking spits, bro. So when I died to that motherfucker at the hangar, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, yeah, you understand, bro. This. Look at the fucking description for it. Fully automatic weapon with a high rate of fire and punishing 792 Mauser ammunition. Salvage World War II machine guns are still reliable and deadly on the battlefield. Yeah, you ain't fucking lying. Motherfucker spits. Gun fucking hurts, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Just a little upset that I couldn't do a little bit better. My first game was actually the best game that I had. I could have did a little bit better than the other games. At least last game I kind of like I gave away my position, shooting like a fucking madman. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully the stream stays clear. I'm finna look at it on my phone real quick and see how clear, just exactly how clear it is. Cause when I get off, it's gonna disappear for a while, for like a couple of hours, cause YouTube has to fucking not necessarily prepare it, but YouTube has to do whatever the fuck they do, process it. There we go. I think that's what it is. Oh, so you see some pixels from gas. Let me see. Let me see how it looks during gameplay. Is the mic quality and everything good? I just can't believe this nigga was outside the fucking locker. He was outside the little storage container. This is like a $24 Amazon bike. Mike, I said bike, didn't I? Let me see how my gulag look in this bitch. Damn, the gulag. So the colors are. This is not exactly what I see on my TV. You see how it sounds? It might echo a little bit. Definitely thinking about getting the Elgato. Oh my god, bro. Those first couple of shots off. Damn, I'm looking at how I fucking died to the dude the last game. I mean, not the last, the first, still when I placed 21st. It's big tough. And but yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. If you want to watch, no pressure, of course. Let's see if I could show you the meta weapons really quick because I do want to take a look at them. This is meta AF. This is like meta lord right here. They nerfed it, but it's still fucking meta. And so SMGs, as far as meta SMGs, you're gonna see the MP5 and the MP7. Unless you want to just knock out. My bad. Just let me know if I'm wasting my breath. 'Cause I could tell you a little bit about the guns and like which ones are the good ones and the bad ones and whatnot. Which ones are the ones everyone uses? Which ones are the ones no one uses? Yeah. MP5, MP7. These are just crazy. Now, most people, the MP5 is a little bit stronger than the MP7 because it has a little bit more range. And what I did to my MP7 was could put these 10mm 30 round mags. I mean, a lot of people use these, but the 10mm they give you a lot more damage. And what this does is it slows the fire rate a little bit, right? But versus other MP5s, you'll win with the 10mm. Like because everyone uses it, but not everyone uses the 10mm. So at close range, MP5 versus MP5. If you guys are traded, your MP5 is gonna beat theirs. As far as recoil control too, that's bullshit. Says recoil control goes down, and fuck that. Not really. I can still control recoil on it pretty good. Another thing that's interesting about the MP5 is most guns have options to make the barrel longer. The MP5 only has options to make it shorter, and the ones that do make it longer are integrated suppressors. So that's what makes it also meta, because you don't have to worry about using a muzzle attachment. You know what I mean? To fucking, you get an extra attachment slot because it's a win-win. You don't have to waste one. You put in a suppressor and a barrel, you just get both. You know. So that's pretty good, and it also increases bullet velocity, which is a critical component of this game. What else? I got the laser. The guy had a 5 milliwatt laser. So as you can see, it says ultra green bright laser that greatly improves hipfire accuracy and speeds up target acquisition after sprinting. Oh, that was what the other guy had. The guy who killed me when I died and I placed 21st. I have attack laser. Attack laser makes you ADS faster, and it only shows up when you aim. So it's not bad. I fucks with attack laser. Lastly, this helps ADS fast and sprintify. So this is like meta AF, in my opinion. Except for the only thing that they would say was not meta is this, but that's because niggas is sleep, and I don't want them to wake up. They don't need to know about the 10mm magazines. I want them niggas to stay sleep, because as soon as one YouTuber publishes a video about how good it is, everyone's like, oh, let me try it. Mom said it's my turn on the MP5. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, MP7. Let me go to my empty class line. So, what's meta about this? What's a meta build for this? A lot of people run on the MP7. It doesn't have as much range as it has a higher fire rate than the MP5, but if you're like close quarters, MP5 versus MP7, the MP5 is probably gonna win because the MP5 does have a higher DPS, and then Warzone DPS is what matters because you got a lot of health. So DPS will fuck you over because the fire rate is higher than the MP5s, but the damage output just isn't enough. And you gotta decide what barrel you want. There are no integrated suppressed barrels on here on the MP7. But the problem with the MP7's barrel is not only are you losing an attachment slot, but you're also losing ADS speed. So on the MP7 you're gonna ADS slower. But on the flip side to that, you get to carry 60 rounds versus 30 or 45. And, other than that, the MP7 is pretty good. What else? Less popular. This is pretty good. This is fucking. Now what's crazy is this gun has the highest rate of fire, actually, hands down. The MG34, yeah. Doo-doo. This has the high level, like how fast this gun shoots is ridiculously crazy, but Not a lot of people use it because it doesn't have enough range. But anyway, MP5, MP7. I've been seeing this a bit more lately. That some people use it. I don't know how they build it though, because I don't fucking use it because it's fucking disgusting. I use the AUG. Philip has used the AUG, but the problem with the AUG is it's not really a submachine gun. The attachments for it that you can have on it, it's a SMG and an assault. It's an assault rifle in the SMG's category because you got 32 round mags, right? That's not how much ammo does this shit hold? I don't remember how much ammo it holds in the first fucking place. I can't remember. Is it 26 or 28? Anyway, the modifications for the AUG 5.56, you go from 9mm, which is an SMG caliber, to 5.56, which is an assault rifle. So the problem with the AUG is that it's not really an SMG. It's more assault rifle like than anything, you know. So, but it's not a true assault rifle because even when you put this caliber, like when you upgrade the caliber with the attachment, the range on it is still abysmal. It's compared to other assault rifles, it's terrible. The fire rate, it loses the fire rate of an SMG. And like if you put, let's say you want to build range, right? So you see how the range bar is going up, right? You want to just build it like I build my M4, right? So you got this and this. Just put some bullshit. I'll just put this. And stop this on. The problem with this is the damage. Look at the damage bar. The range, it has the range of an assault rifle, but the damage is terrible. The fire rate has gotten nerfed, so it has an assault rifle's fire rate with its range, but nowhere near the amount of damage. It has an SMG's damage. That's the problem. And that's where the DPS gets hurt. Because if it would have had the SMG's fire rate, if we would have maintained its fire rate, and then with that weak damage, that would actually offset it, and it would be able to be a true assault rifle. But that's what makes using the AUG difficult in Warzone, is just the fact that you kind of lost the indoors SMG battle and the long range assault rifle battle. You get me? If that makes sense. You're basically going to be getting fucked up. Either, I mean, unless you get the drop on them first. I'm not saying it's impossible to win, because me and Philip have used it. I haven't won with it. I don't know if he's won with it. We've used it together. Got a decent amount of kills. But it's just like if you're trading with someone, who's using an assault rifle at long range, you're gonna win. I mean, you're gonna lose. If you're trading with someone who's using an SMG at long range, you're gonna win. But if you're trading with someone who's using an SMG at close range, you're gonna lose. So that's the thing about the AUG. It's tricky. That's why you don't see that. You're not gonna be seeing that a lot in Warzone. P90, it has a high rate of fire, but it just lacks the range that the MP5 has. And because of that, it's let me see what the attachments for it. You can't increase the ammo capacity anymore. That's funny. Oh, you could put like that. This shit looks like a fucking animal. This looks all beefy and shit. How does a monolithic suppressor look on this? Looks like a fucking elephant. Nah, it looks like a rhino. That's what it looks like. It looks like a rhino. You're not gonna be seeing a whole lot of the P90 just because the MP5 does what it does, but better. A lot of times that's what it comes down to. What else? You could see you're gonna see FAL a lot. Buff the fuck out of the FAL. FAL as one-shot headshot. Yeah, AUG is stonks. Rip AUG. FAL, they buffed it so it's a one-shot headshot. So in Warzone, that's 3 headshots down. So actually, the FAL it's one of the few assault rifles that can actually beat an SMG in close range just because of the sheer amount of fucking damage that it can do. Even though it's semi-automatic, just the fact that you can pop off shots with it so quite fast. The FAL, what's funny is it's actually better than this marksman rifle, the SKS. The FAL does what the SKS does, but much better and much more manageable. And with the buff that they just gave it, there's no reason not to use the FAL. FAL can beat submachine. It will shit on submachine guns and it will shit on some assault rifles at long range. You just gotta. The thing about the FAL is, if you miss your shots, it's a very unforgiving gun. In the sense, and what I mean by that is, when you whiff, it already has okay recoil. But the recoil is kind of bad sometimes. And when you whiff those shots, you're costing yourself valuable damage. And not only that, but you're also flinching. If you are trading with someone, you're flinching. They're not flinching. Flinch is when you get shot and the gun fucking gets knocked up. The bullshit that happens. When you're trading with someone and you start whiffing, the FAL gives hella flinch. You're missing out on the flinch and you're flinching, so you're not going to be able to land those shots. So, but other than that, the FAL is the strongest, hands down, assault rifle. Probably one of the strongest guns in the fucking game. Let me see how its damage compares to a sniper. Look at how much damage. The Dragunov is the worst sniper in the game. Look at how much damage less the FAL does. A tiny bit of green. And the Dragunov doesn't even kill you in one shot with a headshot. The FAL does. Because headshot multipliers. Look at how much. Look at this versus like the other snipers that you got. FAL is fucking good. It's a good ass gun. In fact, I'll actually show you. Did I take it off? I didn't. On this class, I run this assault rifle as my primary, and I run the FAL. I used to run a shotgun indoors, but I started running the FAL indoors, close quarters, just because it's just better, and it fucks people up. All you hear is do 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 do, and they're down. 3 or 4 shots, just like that. They're down. You're still gonna have like a shield. If you guys are trading, you're gonna have an armor plate left versus like. Gonna be going into some health if you're trading with someone. But what else? So the Kilo, you're not gonna see this a whole lot in Warzone. Still good. I use it. It's my favorite gun to use in Warzone. Problem with it, the Kilo is it loses a lot of its handling when the typical way you build guns in Warzone is you go, okay, I'm gonna put the longest barrel on. I get that bullet velocity, that damage range. You don't really care about recoil control, but you get those things, right? The damage range, all that shit increases. Also, I want to point out, really quick, see how the range bar, that's how much range the AUG had. But look at how much more damage the Kilo does versus the AUG. This is an assault rifle. When you convert the AUG to be an assault rifle, look at how much more damage the Kilo does. That's what I mean by, like, if you're trading with someone, when you have the after you convert the AUG to an assault rifle, you're not gonna win that fight because you just don't have the damage. And look at the fight, like it has a little bit more of a fire rate than the Kilo. But anyway, so the reason why the Kilo you're not gonna see this a lot is because the way you build in Warzone, you put the longest barrel, you put monolithic suppressor because you don't want anyone to know where you're shooting from, right? So you put that on, but the handling of the let's say, let me finish building it. Let's say you always want to extend the mags because 30 mags is barely enough for one person. Let's say 100 round drum slows the ADS terribly. You're gonna be like aiming by tomorrow. But let's say you do like 50 round mags. Even if you do just the 50 round mags, you're already like your ADS is already slow as shit. And that's before you put a grip on and then you put a sight. Look at this. Any optic slows your ADS speed. All of these slow your ADS speed. So some people just go for the grip tape, which is what I did. So now the way you gotta build the Kilo, or at least the way I build it, I don't put a barrel, I just put a suppressor. You lose some of the range, but I put the 100 round drum mags on it. I put the grip tape, and with that you lose some range, but some of that range, most assault rifles hold max they can hold. All of the other assault rifles max they can hold is 60 rounds. With the Kilo, you can offset some of the damage you lose by not having the longest barrel, because that just tanks your ADS speed. Your ADS, you're gonna aim down sights so fucking slow it's not even gonna be funny. Whatchamacallit, with the 100 round drums, you offset some of the damage you lose by with the extra bullet, the extra 40 that you have. And that's what I really enjoy about the Kilo. The Kilo is satisfying. What else you're gonna see a lot of? Gonna see a lot of the M4. You already know why everyone uses the M4. You don't see a lot of this. You don't really. This is fucking. If you come across this, this is a fucking exotic treasure like that. That's fucking. I've never seen anyone use that in Warzone. I've seen people use this in Warzone. This has a super slow rate of fire, but it fucking shreds. And I'm gonna show you why. This bitch has a unique suppressor called the Colossus suppressor. Fucking doinker. That's a fucking doinker if I've ever seen one. Not only that, you put the fucking barrel on it, the longest barrel. People go down in 3 shots with this gun. But it has the FAL shoots a lot faster than this, so since they buffed the FAL, I haven't really seen people using this. What else are you gonna see a lot of? M13 is pretty decent. M13 has the highest headshot multiplier of the assault rifles. But it also has the lowest damage, so body shots don't mean shit with this gun. Now I'll tell you what's a better M13. You won't see a lot of the scars. You know, I haven't really seen a scar. You'll see a scar before you see it from us, but you won't really see scars. I've seen some AKs, but you don't really see a lot of AKs either. This, the Ram 7 is what the M13 should sort of be. Because the Ram 7 is, it has the damage of the M4. Well, it has pretty high damage, period. But it also has a fire rate, the second highest fire rate next to the M13. So this is what will beat some submachine guns at close range. Just because of the sheer amount of damage. Because M13's damage is like, yeah, it can compete with some SMGs. Yeah, the suppressor is longer than the fucking gun. But the M13 can't compete with some SMGs, but just body shots aren't gonna cut it. If you get headshots, yeah, it'll fuck them up. It'll shred. It has like one of the highest headshot multipliers in the game. But the Ram 7, it's like the M4 and the M13 had a baby, because it has the damage of the M4, but a fire rate of almost like the M13s. So it shoots faster than the M4, but it hits a lot harder than the M13. So up close, this will beat some SMGs. The only problem with the Ram 7 is that 50 round mags instead of 60, and not only that, but the recoil on it because of the higher fire rate. It's controllable, it's manageable, but sometimes it just gets away like because the M13 is a fucking laser. That bitch shoots straight as shit. You used to see a lot of this. Was the most broken gun in the game. I'm gonna show you. Oh, this is what everyone had. Everyone, every time you saw a growl, this is literally their exact fucking build. All the fucking time. All the fucking time. Some people still use this. All the fucking time. It's exactly how it looked. They don't even make this gun no more in real life because it was fucking bad for the company to make. But for whatever reason, it was one of the best guns in the game. And this is all everyone had on it. And it was crazy because what made it so bad was there's damage drop off, right? So after a certain point, you stop taking full, like not full, I mean, you take damage. You stop taking full damage, right? But the problem with the growl, it was accurate. It still is pretty accurate. I don't have a problem with its accuracy, but the damage for how accurate it was made no fucking sense. The range on this gun was just fucking crazy. Like this gun, this bitch, I'm telling you, people, you could fight snipers with this gun because you would be across the map. You could be like 150 meters away. And it pissed me off because I got killed by this gun so many times. I knew what fucking sound it made. I knew when I was getting shot at, I could tell it was a fucking growl. And then when I get hit by it, I'd be taking full damage. And I'm like half a map away. You know what I mean? And it was just crazy how good this gun was. But it took them a while, but they nerfed it. And it pissed me off because this gun, there was no reason to use any other gun. And if you used any other gun, you were getting killed by people who use this gun. So you might as well have used this fucking gun, which is stupid. But that's how it was. The growl, and like I said, I just knew I was getting hit by it because I'd be taking full damage. Most guns, they had like drop off and shit. The drop off on this gun was just, I guess they just forgot to program it in. But it was so hard to win when this gun was meta. Like, unless you were using it, you weren't gonna win. It was so hard to win, and I didn't use it. Actually, no, I used it one game. Phil used it like 2 or 3 games. And what was funny, we getting our asses beat. We died to it a couple of times, and we were like, okay, fuck it. This game we're gonna use our growls. We bust out the growl. We legit won the fucking game. Just goes to show you how broken the gun was. So everyone was using it. Yeah, that because it's not really meta anymore. Some people still use it. It's not a bad gun. It's like the M4 sort of, you know. So it's very much usable, but because like ever since it got nerfed, people just don't really use it. This pretty good gun, highly slept on. It actually does great in Warzone. What just deters a lot of people from using it is the fact that most guns hold 50. This can actually only hold 45, or it can hold 10 rounds, which increase damage and ADS speed and movement speed and stuff. But you don't want to. It's Warzone. You don't want to lose 30 rounds for 10. You know, but that's what puts a lot of people off is the fact that it only holds 45 rounds. So, but it's a good gun. You can see its stats when it gets beefed up. Yeah, it definitely fucking hurts. Range wise, this gun has the range of the Grau with just a lower fire rate. So the Grau had a high fire rate. That was another problem with the fucking Grau. So this gun does what the Grau does at range. It can't box snipers like the Grau did because the Grau was just broken like that, but still pretty good. Highly slept on. I covered the ARs, the SMGs. Aside from those, not gonna see any of these shotguns except this one. Problem with this shotgun, 2 rounds only. Problem with this, double pump. So you shoot, you go do 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 do. So you gotta pump every 2 shots. Not good. This pump action, you don't want pump action. This gun is just fucking terrible. You don't even want to fucking worry about this gun. This gun is just fucking. It's a garbage shotgun. This one, what you're gonna see on it. You're gonna see this. You're not gonna see that. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see this. And this. And that's how this shotgun is. Not a bad shotgun, especially in Warzone. Problem is you just gotta land all your shots because it's Warzone, so you don't really want to have a drum mag because you lose movement speed. And to be honest, you shouldn't need 25 shotgun shells to kill even a team. Only take like 2 shells each. You don't really want to have a whole drum mag because at that point, if you're missing, this is close quarters. If you're missing that fucking much, you know you should already be down and dead. You know it's a miracle the other person hasn't fucking shot you first. So you use 25 round drum mags. That's the only shotgun you'll see in Warzone probably. LMGs, no one really uses LMG. This is by far like the worst fucking gun God could have invented. It's funny because it's good in Rainbow. It's fucking excellent. It's amazing in Rainbow. But here, main problem is, look at this. This is LMG. LMG stands for light machine gun. The problem is, look at that. You see how many bullets that box holds? See, that has a box. This has a box. That has a fucking drum. That has a drum. That has a box. What the fuck happened here? Why does this have a 30 round clip? The problem with this is, in Rainbow Six it's an assault rifle. Here, in real life, it's a fucking assault rifle. The problem is, they put an assault rifle in a submachine gun category. And all of these guns are capable, all of these LMGs are capable of holding 100 rounds. Right? Guess how many this can hold? I haven't unlocked it yet, but it can hold 60. That's the most it can hold, is 60 rounds. So, they literally put an assault rifle in an LMG category. Now, what are the good things? Good things is you get the range of an LMG. The LMG has better range than assault rifles, and it has less damage fall off than assault rifles. Now, what are the bad things? You got a slower rate of fire, a slower rate of ADS, a slower movement speed. This gun is basically a tank. You're carrying around a tank with none of the tank's benefits, because these other LMGs, at least they hold 100 rounds and shit. This one, and it has, on to top it off, it has a really, look at this. It has the lowest fire rate out of all the LMGs. Look at the fire rate. It's just pitiful. And you 80, even with no attachments, the aim down sight speed on it is just painfully slow. So you're carrying around a tank for no fucking reason because you move slow with this gun and everything. You can't hold that many bullets with it. And you just ADS terribly slow. Nah, it's not worth it. You're not gonna see a whole lot of this in Warzone. They really just, like I said, they literally put an assault rifle in an LMG category. So this gun is like next to that shotgun that I showed you, the worst fucking gun in the fucking game. There's no way, nothing around. There's no way you could fix the ADS. There's just nothing you can do about that. It just shoots like way too slow anyway to begin with to be even viable. This gun is fucking terrible. This is a ground drop. You see me pick this up. It's garbage. It's ass. Big whack. I would recommend. This is probably the best LMG, even though this has the highest rate of fire. This is probably the best LMG because it has a high rate of fire, higher than some assault rifles. You get 100 rounds, and the recoil on it is not bad. These two are also. This is meta. This is big meta. Like when I say big meta, I mean like a lot of people are starting to use this lately. People use this as well, because this. I haven't unlocked it yet, but I do have a blueprint for it. I don't even know how I got that blueprint, so I could use it with the blueprint. But this, what some people do is you get way more out of it versus this assault rifle. So remember I was saying, it goes back to saying how I said this is an assault rifle in an LMG category. This, it has a box, but you can have an attachment for it where the magazine comes out of the left side. It's a 60 round magazine. So you get the mobility of an assault rifle. You lose 40 rounds, but you have the mobility of an assault rifle with the range and the fire rate. Well, you get the mobility and the fire rate of an assault rifle with the range of an LMG. So, can I examine this gun? I don't think I can. I cannot. It's not letting me examine it. I can examine the base version. But, so yeah, and that's pretty good. Because the range of an LMG alone is already a lot more than that of an assault rifle. And an assault rifle, to get it to even fucking compete, you gotta put these barrel attachments on it. With this, you don't even have to put a barrel attachment on it. You just gotta throw on a suppressor. Put 60 round mags, and you basically got an assault rifle that spits fast as fuck. This, basically the same shit. No 60 round mags, but it has the maneuverability of an assault rifle with a 100 round drum mag. What's crazy, so you see this 100 round drum mag. This is the exact same 100 round drum mag that's on the Kilo, right? What's crazy, look at how long that barrel, look at how much range it has, right? Now, if we go to the Kilo, if I put this and I put this, the ADS on the Kilo with the 100 round drum is gonna be way slower than this, which is crazy. With the longest, like the Kilo with the longest barrel to compete with this, it's crazy. The ADS on this, and you'll be able to move faster with this than you will with the Kilo. So that's why this is good. This is kind of like a baby 100 round drum Kilo, but I know how to build my Kilo, so I can fuck this gun up. So that gun doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, almost done. This is absolutely a top contender for one of the worst fucking guns man has ever fucking known on the planet, for this game at least, because this game is just fucking a terrible gun. My bad. Life story or what? What were you talking about? Give you the life story of what? Oh, the growl. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Bad for the company. Okay, so if I remember correctly, because that gun, this is in Rainbow Six Siege. This is the gun IQ uses. It's called the 552 Commando in Rainbow Six Siege, and it looks exactly like this. And there's a Thermite also uses it, but Thermite looks a bit more like that with a longer barrel. So Thermite also uses this. The reason why it was bad for the company was just that they would try to market it to people who used AR-15s, and people are like, well, this is not a contender for AR-15. Like, the AR-15 is better. You know, why the fuck are we gonna buy it? And they priced it too much. Some people did buy it, some militaries used it, but the ones that the big market that they really tried to appeal to, they were like, why are we gonna use this over the AR-15 when this costs more and it's not as easy to use, easy to access as the AR-15. Easy to access in the sense that the mag release, look at the magazine release is it's in front of the trigger guard. It's that little lever that's behind the magazine. The mag release on the AR-15, you just press a button on the right side. The mag release wasn't easy, and it's harder to break down. It's not as intuitive as M4/AR-15 when you disassemble it, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? the mag release on here. It's that little, but you can't. I don't know how to describe it. Let's see if I can get a close up with this. Let me see if I can get a close up. I don't want to look at that. Get that shit out of the face. No. Let me see. No. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Show me the other side. Show me the other side of the gun, please. There we go. The little button to the left. The little button under the flag. Under the flag. That little button. That's the mag release on that. So that's a lot easier to drop a magazine with that versus this little fucking thing. And the AK also has that. AK also has a little fucking lever that you gotta press. So that's why it flopped in real life as a gun. They stopped making it. So we were here. It's actually, it was a good gun in previous Call of Duty games. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but it's just bad. Plain and simple. Just bad. Recoil is way too much. Jumps way too much. Damage is terrible. It has no good headshot multiplier. So yeah, that's that. This is pretty bad for Warzone. Just because of the range. It has a bad headshot multiplier as well. The range on it isn't that good. The bullet drops out of the sky like quick as hell because it doesn't even shoot a rifle caliber. In multiplayer it's good. It's fun to use. It's a one shot. It's torso enough. It's a one shot kill, but just in Warzone, if you're trying to use it as a sniper, especially with the fire rate, no, it's just not good. This is better than the Dragunov. This, if you can build this right, this is probably the marksman rifle you'll see the most. This is what I got sniped with, actually. That one game when I was on top of the monument and I was looking at someone and I got sniped from the side. This is bad. That's just bad. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Not terrible. I'm gonna get back to the card really quick. It's not terrible, right? It's pretty good, but it's just like I said, the FAL does what it does, but better. And you can't really build it like a sniper. So you might as well build it like a marksman's rifle. Right? I mean, an assault rifle, but the FAL just does what it does, but better. So why would you use that over the FAL? Anyway, back to the car. This weapon, this is probably the most rewarding sniper to snipe with. Because the thing about the car is, you know, in most games it's a sniper rifle. Here's a marksman's rifle, right? The thing about the car is that you can build this to be a sniper, and you get all the benefits of a sniper and a marksman rifle. So you get a higher fire rate. You get the mobility and the higher, because you can also, I notice this is not a really big thing, right? But you know the car is a bolt action, so you go bam, bam. You gotta eject it. You gotta cycle the round, right? So it's not a really big thing, but with the car, you can shoot and sprint, and they'll still cycle the round. With another sniper, you shoot and you sprint, and they're not gonna cycle the round until after you're done sprinting. So, and also, this has more range than this is a better sniper than the Dragunov, like by far, way better sniper than Dragunov. Even when you pimp the Dragunov out, Dragunov is just terrible. Let me try to, like, this is what you'll see. Look at the range. Look at the range on the car. I mean, even if I take off the sniper scope, because the sniper scope just exaggerates it, right? But look at the range on it. It's damn near fucking full. That's how good the gun is, and it's a one hit to the head, instant down. This is at any range, regardless. So with the high fire rate, the only thing bad about the car is that the bullet kind of falls out of the sky. But look at that. The car is highly slept on, and the reticle on it is just terrible. This is just like, when you look at that shit's just fucking A's. This is better. I like that. I like that too. Yeah, the car is just good. 'Cause if we compare it to the Dragunov, look at that. Look at this is alright. Look. This is the base car. I'm gonna go to the base car. The base car, the Dragunov does less damage than the base car and has the same amount of range. That's a fucking problem. That's bad. It's like big bad. Dragunov is the worst sniper in the game. The car is a marksman's rifle is a better sniper than the fucking car. So now we're basically melee weapons. We don't really want to fuck with those. Nah, don't worry about this shit. But yeah, the car can contend with the two best snipers in the game. This sniper, I'm gonna talk about this really quick. Nothing really special about it. It surprisingly all snipers have, except the Dragunov, and this have. Actually, no, the Dragunov does down you in one headshot, but the Dragunov is just so bad no one uses it. But this is the only sniper rifle that doesn't down. It doesn't insta down when you headshot. And the gimmick thing about this, it has no headshot multiplier. It just shooting someone in the head just does normal damage as if you were shooting them in the body. The thing about this is that it has explosive rounds. That's what makes this sniper supposed to be special. It's really not, because explosive rounds are supposed to be good for taking out vehicles, and in Warzone, you're not really gonna be worried too much about taking out vehicles. At least with this, because a good person, if you're shooting at them with this sniper, they're gonna evade those shots. Even if you hit them, how many shots you gotta land before they're like out of your sight? You know what I mean? You're not gonna really see them. You're carrying this. You're wasting the weapon for a gimmick. Just for like you're carrying a whole. You could be carrying a battle gun, but you're wasting it carrying this shit. So now we get to the best. I get to the second best sniper. This is the second best sniper in the game, in my opinion. Reason why I say that. Damn, I unlocked shit for it. It's because what was the best one? I think it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. The reason why I say that this is the second best because it's good for aggressive sniping. You do ADS relatively quickly. I build mine like this, so I can ADS pretty quick. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Because you ADS a lot faster than with it. Now look at the range. You see how the car almost had as much range as this. That's what I'm saying. The car is a good ass gun. The car it can compete with other snipers. So the car has just as much range as this, and a higher rate of fire and better mobility. So this is good for aggressive sniping. Now the reason why it's second best is because the bullet velocity, the bullet tends to fall out of the sky more than with this bitch, the HDR, which is the best gun, best rifle in the game. It shoots, it fucking stomps, to be honest. There's no way you're beating an HDR. It's hard to beat an HDR. The only problem with the HDR is ADS is relatively slow because you gotta look at this big donk of a scope. You gotta look down the scope, and it's pretty heavy. It's heavier than the AX50. AX50 is good if like someone's like not super far away, but if they're like relative, like because all snipers one shot headshot down, right? AX50 is good for aggressive sniping in the sense that if someone's close to you but not like super close to the point where they won't fucking shred you with an SMG. That, I mean, if you're trying to snipe at an SMG range, just kill yourself because that's not fucking smart. If they're not close enough to where they won't shred you with a assault rifle, where like you have some cover, you could pop out and get a quick headshot. AX50 is good for that because you can ADS quick as hell, bam, get back in cover, and you fucking down. You get a free down basically. I've done that before where I'll switch to the AX50 really quick, down someone, switch back to my M4, and then switch to the other people. Like I'll try to focus on other people. I won't try to snipe everyone else because they already fucking know. You know what I mean? But AX50 is really good for aggressive sniping like that. You can do it with the HDR, but the HDR is just not as practical and you don't aim as quick. But that is basically the rundown of all the guns in Warzone, all of like the meta. Basically, take away from this meta. M4 is always gonna be meta, best of the best. It's like how Mario is in Smash Bros. It's just good. Literally does what the description says. It just works. Fully automatic all-purpose rifle. Control your shots, and this weapon can be very effective at range. Has decent damage, one of the best fire rates for an assault rifle, and not bad recoil. You can't get better than that. M4 is just good. It just works. So that's a good gun. That's meta. M13, sort of meta. Ram 7, sort of meta. And that's really what you'll see a lot of. M4, M13, Ram 7. You'll see some growls. That's about it. Those are the 4 meta assault rifles. Meta SMGs, MP5, MP7. Shotguns, Origin 12. LMG, if anyone uses it. Bruin, pretty hot. They're gonna definitely use that. Some people use the PKM, but you're mostly gonna see a lot of Bruins. Marksman rifles, Car 98. And there's just like the fucking, once again, if you look at the range on it, damn near has just as much range as AX50. So sniper rifles, HDR, and AX50. It's just, those are just the meta guns in the game right now. And they're just good. They all just fucking just works. Just don't use the Dragon. Don't use the SAA. It's an 87. It's not even its real fucking name. It's just fucking a bad gun. Just terrible. Look at it. It looks fucking ugly. Who the fuck? Look at that green shit at the top of the barrel. Look at how fucking big and bulky that is. It's just fucking impractical. Like I said, it's an assault rifle in the LMG category. You get none of the perks of an assault rifle with all the negatives of a fucking LMG. So that's that. That's basically it. Yeah, tomorrow, if you tune in to me streaming tomorrow, I'll use whichever one of these you want me to use. But that's one of the things about streaming, right? You gotta keep the people entertained, so you gotta mix it up. Can't do the same shit. I can't do something that I'm gonna know I'm gonna win with, per se. Like this, I won with this shit. I know this class, this is fucking meta as fuck. This shit's carrying me decently. So tomorrow, or later on today rather, I'll let you pick what guns I should use, and I'll try that and see if I can find some success with that. And I'll build them. You pick the guns. I'll pick what I build on, what attachments and shit I'll put on. I'll try to make whatever you pick work, and we'll see if I can get a dub with it. So hopefully that'll make things interesting. So that's part, like I said, that's part of the streaming experience. You want to mix it up. You want to if I know I can win with this, I want to try to win with something I can't. That's why I didn't use the growl when the growl was meta. I stayed away from that shit. Avoided that shit like that shit at COVID-19. If I knew if I use it, I'd fucking win. It'd just be ridiculous. I don't want easy games. I want fun games. So yeah. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I'm gonna see if you said anything in chat. Yeah, World War II guns. That shit's weird. What was I gonna say? Yeah, World War II guns in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually, I remember getting this game back in November when it came out. I was pretty disappointed that it's called Modern Warfare, but the marksman rifles were old shit. Didn't really have much variety for the whatchamacallit, marksman rifles. I was disappointed about that. I was also disappointed that the MG34 was in the game. I wanted, because these are 2 DLC guns. These are the only 4 that were in the original game. And I was disappointed that it was called Modern Warfare and you got this fucking piece of shit in the game. I was also disappointed. I forgot what else I was fucked up. I was fucking mad. But all 3 of these are DLC weapons, because I remember when I first got the game, the AK-47 was the last gun you unlocked. But yeah, I definitely do want to try to use the what do you call it, the Car 98. If you don't mind watching me use the Car 98, I definitely do want to try that. The problem with the Car 98 is that you do, like I said, the bullets and stuff, is it's not a sniper, a true sniper. The bullet tends to fall out of the sky a little bit quicker, so you do have to lead your shots a little bit. You do have to aim up a little bit higher. But if you can get that headshot at any range, that headshot, instant doink, instant down, just like a sniper. So, but I'm definitely down to fuck with the Car 98. And you also ADS a lot faster with the car. You can do more aggressive sniping with the Car 98 than you can with the AX50. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll definitely try to mix it up tomorrow. This is a good class. I really like this class, but stonks. I'm gonna try to have to kiss it, not goodbye, but not using it. I'll try to see, unless you want me to use it tomorrow. Up to you. Yeah, thanks for watching. I went into the wrong thing to say what it be.